feed them after.
Okay.
That's wonderful.
So we'll only hear half your voice then? Is that how it
True.
works?
Half-assed.
Up. Dollar.
I said half-fast.
Okay.
That
that's
means
better.
slow.
All right. Okay.
Half-fast is slow.
Okay. Be ready, Bear.
I had the half-fast fire department with Mary. Actually, I had it with my with the hitch of 8 donkeys too. Pulling a great big long ladder with some wheelchair wheels at the end of the tiller. We have a picture of Erlene sitting there practicing with Mary. It really funny, and it's the half-fast fire department. Oh.
I better turn the volume down. All right.
Okay, so we've got the wrong picture here. We're going to go back now.
Yeah, gotta swing it around. Swing around and do-si-do.
Okay. Are we ready? You're watching the little dotty thing. Ready?
Sort of.
1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, that's too far. Back a little bit.
All right, I'm
It
ready.
takes a long time. It takes a very long time for the camera to
To catch up to the...
catch up with when I said feed. Now, do we want to do it today without heads or with heads?
I don't know. How do you think you're looking today?
Not too much. Okay, well, I'll try for heads.
Or if we're doing half-fast, maybe we should do half-heads.
Oh, dear. I think somebody actually moves the tripod once in a while.
Actually, it does look like it's kind of behind the door jam a
It is,
little bit.
Don't touch the camera, but...
No, I'm going to slide it out a little bit.
That's good. Actually, you could tip it a little bit more toward the fireplace or whatever. I think you have too much of me. What are you doing? Now, don't touch the camera, just the tripod.
Okay.
I have a head. I don't know whether you do.
Not yet. How about now?
Well, we have a head and we have Bailey. Let's go for Bailey. Okay, I'll get this. I have a feeling when I forget to take all of that control thing, that it's not as clear as it would be. Everybody. Okay, we're 8 minutes late. We can't win them all.
You know what Idi Amin used to say? You got to win them all.
Painful. Painful.
See feetsies. Not feces, feets.
Feet?
Feetsies. Yes.
Feet.
Yeah.
I could put it up. You don't really care, do you? We'll hear you. If you want your head on, you're just going to have to sit on the floor.
I have to duck down? Like
There
this?
you go. There you go. You
Okay,
got it.
how's that?
Okay, now
All
we
right.
got Bailey. Bailey. Bailey! It's time for the basket. Oh, Bailey. Oh,
Good
there we
girl,
go. Good girl.
Bailey. She just had a nice meal today. She ate quite a bit today. It's been the most I've seen her eat in a long time.
She doesn't need to be overfed. It's good, though. She's
Good
very
girl,
pretty.
Bailey.
Good girl.
Oh, I was going to say, do you have your food? You did.
She's
Girl,
she's
Bill.
not skinny. So
No,
we don't have to
she's-
worry about her eating.
No, but sometimes she doesn't eat at all, and that was the
Well,
first.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Look at the size of her. Before you make judgments about the food, look at what you're feeding. She's got a little,
Wasn't
she's got a
making-
little dimple at the top of her tail, and that's a bad thing.
No,
Well, nearly.
she's sort of svelte. Sort of.
Sort of. Oh, don't lick it off. Why do you have to lick off the last bit? Because it all goes all over the floor. Here comes Uncle Annie.
Annie, hello.
Here comes your friend Annie. Here we go. Oh, no.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, where'd you get that shirt? That shirt just like that.
I don't know, someone was throwing it out. So they said, do you want it? I'm like, sure.
Was I throwing that out?
No, it wasn't you. It was someone at work.
Oh, okay. I think I have the same shirt.
I don't.
I don't know whether that's wonderful or not. I'm not known for being well dressed.
Oh, you're lucky they're all sleeping right now.
Are you on tonight?
No. I
Oh.
thought maybe, Tessa might need someone. I thought maybe Tessa might need someone to sit with her for a little while.
Yeah, you're right. She's in there.
But I had found the bee the other day, and I thought I put it up here. I didn't know it was
What'd you find?
the bee. I think I found the bee from the
Did
bee
you?
the other day, but I didn't realize that's what it was, so I thought I put it up here.
Yes, a couple of people asked me why I was holding the A-leaf basket.
Right here.
Oh,
Because you had pick up things.
Annie, I
my
knew
cup-
we.
That's my cup of screws that I find up there.
We'll now have a ceremony.
Yeah.
Ta 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 ta.
Yeah, so I'll find some glue. Grace must have glue or something.
I have glue over there.
Hi, Bailey Bell.
Bailey,
See,
Hey,
you're
you
back
got
in
your bee
business.
back.
we got her bee back.
The Bailey Bell, yeah.
Well, if we plug in the glue gun over there, we can do that. I'll put it in the basket. The bee is now in the basket. Will you take your whiteboard, please? So I can lean on this.
I'm ready.
Here we go. Okay.
Bill, you need to rub them?
Coming right over, sweetheart.
Do you need to
Oh,
rub them?
nice shirt.
With you.
Come on, Bill, Bill,
Hi, Bailey Bell.
Billy. Okay, never mind. Good girl. That's a good girl. Yeah. She's a good girl.
This water was used to mop the floor.
Oh, you smell the biscuits up there, don't you? Yeah.
Oh my word. Oh my word.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my word. Oh my word. Try that one. The trustees of Margaret Winthrop Rebecca Lodge, number 153, acting members are giving the service dog project the enclosed check for $1,000.
Wow.
That's 1,000 to be used to benefit the service dog project. If you have any question, please contact the trustees below. Well, isn't that wonderful? How do we manage that one?
Mm-hmm.
Margaret Winthrop Rebecca Lodge. I know one Winthrop. Hey, why no couple Winthrops? Ann Getchell. I hope she's listening. She's Ann Winthrop Getchell, and she runs that big horse show that drives everybody crazy at the end of. It's actually the end of June, and it's the one time the Winthrop place is open to the public, and it really is spectacular.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's online at Groton House. That's how you look it up, Groton House. And they often have Olympic-type riders there. I mean, it's a biggie.
Really?
I mean, Christopher Reeves rode there once before his accident.
Wow.
It's a big deal. It started out as just a little deal for our children, 3 of us, and it got to be, I think, for a while there, the biggest horse show in the country. It got out of hand. I used to do the stabling, and we do things like put up 500 horses for the weekend. And the object was to keep the teenagers off the tent. At midnight, they'd all get up on top of the tent. And parties up there. It's a great big circus tents. I mean, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. But I think that the day you want to go to watch it is a Saturday. Because Saturday they do cross-country. And that's when you can wander all over the Winthrops.
They do it on the property only, or
Yes.
is that right?
Yeah.
It must be a huge property.
I don't know how big it is, but I have measured two sides of it. It's 1.25 miles on two different sides.
Wow. Wow.
It's the original Winthrop. You know, Governor Winthrop desks and things.
Yep.
It's the original Winthrop, I think. It seems to be.
Interesting.
Oh. Anyway, Ann, I hope you're listening. Now, unfortunately,
I don't need to listen. No one can see my head anyway.
unfortunately, they run that Groton House, the parking at any rate, for the benefit of riding for the handicapped. Because Marge Kittredge got in this before I did. Marge Kittredge is the one that started the riding for the handicapped.
This was,
Oh, didn't you pay attention?
I was doing the check.
Oh, that's a big check.
Well, yeah, exactly.
With $1. There was $1 in that.
All right.
For the fun fund. Speaking of the fun fund, we had to use some of the fun fund
To have
yesterday.
fun?
No, it was not fun. But it had to be. It was necessary. Annie, she really needed to go to sleep.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
It was
That's
very
sad.
awkward. Use some of the fun fund to send Annie off to the bridge.
Rainbow Bridge.
And while we're on the topic of the Rainbow Bridge, you don't send an animal across it. Because they're supposed to be standing there waiting for you to arrive, and then you cross it.
So they're.
So when people say they've sent their animal across it, they must be thinking, because they're not going to heaven, they're going someplace else. So all those people must be figuring they're going to heaven. No? You like
I'm hoping to see the dogs, actually.
Do you like my logic?
So far.
Oh. Well, now we have only the bee in the basket. Something about
Seemed like
bees.
there was a lot of mail there before. It
Well,
was,
there are all these funny little things. What's the matter with you, Bailey? Why are you looking down your nose at me? Bless you.
oh, excuse me.
Sure.
Thank you.
I have not cut my hand yet with this knife, although everybody seems to think I'm going to.
That's why I have a towel here handy all the time.
Because I can tell by the things that they send and what they eat. You know,
They're eating underwear?
sometimes they have the cereal boxes, and other times they have other things.
Those are other things.
Right. Sometimes they're very interesting. Okay, thank you, Carlene. From Mommy, Patty, Chloe, and Bella. Oh dear. Oh my.
This is,
You want to take the whole box? Go ahead. Oh my. Thank you for all you do. Carlene, Service Dog Project, Megan, and the volunteers. Special thanks for allowing us to be part of your everyday life. Hannibal, Missouri. What's that song? Come on. Hannibal.
you really want me to sing? You're asking me to sing?
No, just the words, probably, a couple of them.
I don't know.
Shoeless Joe from,
I think I know this, I don't know.
Shoeless
the two
Joe
other words,
from
but I
Hannibal
know what
Mo.
you're talking about. I
Anyway.
could make one up if you'd like.
No.
No?
Anyway, here we go, the fun. If you think dogs can't count, try putting 3 biscuits in your pocket and find only 2 of them. That is absolutely true. And Bailey knows what's in that can of dog food. One reason a dog can be such a comfort when you're feeling blue is that he doesn't try to find out why. That's a good one. Dogs laugh, but they laugh with their tails. That's true. This one I've often thought of.
Sorry, Bill. What's that?
I'll wait till you get out of the way.
I'm not in the way.
No, that's true.
Just want to make sure that this is in the right spot so we can see it.
This author unknown could easily be me. I've said this many, many times. And for years. Long before it was even polite to say it.
And what is it?
I wonder what goes through a dog's mind when he sees us peeing in their water bowl. I have always thought that. Since I was a little girl.
There was actually a cartoon in the paper the other day about that. I will find it and email it to you.
Oh, good. That. Okay. Hannibal Mo. Hannibal Mo. From Hannibal Mo.
Talk about my ceiling.
Come on, we gotta be able to figure it out.
I'll look it up in a second.
Shoeless Joe. I'm getting there. Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mo. Oh, okay. Here he goes.
That's why God invented the internet.
Oh boy. Oh boy. He's gonna have this one. They had complaints about me in the microphone. How about that? Okay. Actually,
Who came along in a puff of smoke?
Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mo.
Strong is the heart of a mighty oak.
Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mo. I knew there was
And
more shoeless.
lucky are we to be having him.
Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mo again.
Yeah. Okay, so say Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mo.
Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mo.
Sorry. Just when the future was looking grim,
Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mo again.
came a long, long way to be with us today.
Really?
With arms of steel like Hercules. You're supposed to say yow.
Yow.
There you go. Okay. You're supposed to say feet as fleet as Mercury's.
Feet as fleet as Mercury's.
And I say,
Aren't
yay.
you glad we got going on this? What?
Okay, now, he'll fight for us, do right for us.
Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mo.
He'll be a beacon of light for us. He's Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mo. Go, 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 go. Go like a bat out of you-know-where.
Yep, I remember that part. Go
Oh, of
like,
course you remember that part.
go like a bat out of you know where.
That was pretty long, so we'll skip it.
Yeah, I think probably we've had a.
Barefoot boy from Hannibal Mo. Joe, 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 Joe.
I think we probably had enough of that. If they're curious, they can look it up. The rest of it.
There it is.
We have a $2 bill. We have a $2 bill.
Doopy.
Happiness, the warm puppy. Charles Schultz. Yes, I mean that's true.
And who sent that one?
Will Rogers. No.
Who sent
The,
that?
the brown envelope. There we go.
Got it.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they went. Oh. Well, this is Charles de Gaulle, but really, the better I get to know men, the more I find myself loving dogs. I know a lot of women who said that. Oh, God. Dogs do speak, but only those who know how to listen. That's true. I think the dogs are the most amazing creatures. They give unconditional love. They're the role model for being alive. Well, that'll be all right. If you think dog can't, the count, that's the cookies one. Sit with a dog on a hillside on a glorious afternoon is to be back in Eden where nothing was not boring, it was peace. You know, it's funny that you say that one, because one thing that Annie used to do with Melissa was she used to slide down hills on her back. It was the funniest thing.
Really?
There was a hill over at, Melissa used to work at the New England Home for the Deaf over in Danvers. And there was a very nice hill out there. We used to go out there and sit and have lunch out there. I'd bring dogs over to work there in the nursing home. At any rate, we'd go out there and sit on that hill, and then Annie would come up to the top of the hill, and she'd get on her back, and she'd slide down the hill.
Like literally on her back.
Literally on her back. I think there is actually a picture of it on Facebook. And she'd come back up the hill, and then she'd slide down the hill again. It was really, she was a nice dog.
Well, I did that on Puppy Hill, so it must be the name.
I was gonna say, Annie, was
Slide
that
down the
was that
hill on
you?
your back.
Intentionally?
No.
No, okay. That's what I thought.
But I live to tell of it.
Dogs' lives are too short. It's their only fault, really.
That's true.
Unfortunately, all of us will probably outlive our pets. It's a tough haul.
My current dog and I are growing old together. So he's still a pup.
Oh.
I'm old.
Well, I'm 76. I don't know. I don't know. Icy hot. Headbutt. Well, these must be opposites here. Job security. Okay. We got some good ones coming up here. Jumbo shrimp. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Least favorite. A little pregnant. Oh, that's another one that's good. Artificial grass.
You can't be a little pregnant.
Bland spice. These are good. Cafeteria food. Like that one. Cheap gas.
We have good cafeteria food at our schools.
Comfortable bra.
I wouldn't know about that one, sorry.
Loose knot. A loud whisper. These are great. Medium large. Minor
Does
crisis.
that go with the brown one?
No.
Or? No.
Non-dairy creamer. Somebody figured these all out themselves. One choice. Cowardly
A
lion.
lot of labels. Well, yeah.
Devout atheist. Dull knife. Easy payments. Harmless lie. Friendly war. Genuine imitation. These aren't bad, you know. Oh, government efficiency. Now we're getting nasty here.
That's a,
Removable stickers. Sad optimist. Serious fun. Tough love. Toll free. User friendly. A whole piece. Pretty ugly. Pure evil. And a quiet scream. Those are good. Those are very good.
That's a lot of work these days.
That was a lot of, we'll put them in another pile. For anybody who gets bored, we'll make them go read those. Okay. I like those. I like things like that. I like things like that, and they're not fattening. How about that? Oh, look, we got bags. Oh, we got bags. We got bags. These have to go down in the V pen where the puppies are. 'Cause we don't have enough cardboards and bags down there.
We need a lot of them when they're down there.
Certainly do. I don't know what the problem was with everybody throwing up today, but it was not a good thing. Okay,
No problem, they just re-ate it.
I don't like it that they do that.
I know, me neither.
That's the ultimate recycling. Okay, these really should go down in the V10.
These are from.
Now, I don't know, should I make the announcement about these things? This is the most fantastic idea we've had.
Uh-oh.
I didn't open the box. Should I open the box first? I should open the box.
Open the one.
You gotta get the box over there. It's a big heavy box.
Oh, it's the big one. Oh, now you tell me.
I already pulled whatever muscle I had trying to pick it up the first time around.
Watch your fingers.
There we go. There we go.
Well, that sounds like a pleasant place.
Oh,
Apple Valley, California. Doesn't that sound like a pleasant place?
Apple Valley. Well, that's another song or something, isn't it?
Oh, geez.
Apple Valley. Come on.
Shall I look it up?
Apple Valley. I don't know. I don't think we had enough trouble with the last one.
Oh, that was the Harper Valley PTA.
Harper Valley.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. Chicken soup for the dog lover's soul. Mature dog formula. You know who's going to have to be on some of this, I think, is our friend over there.
Okay.
I'm not sure why.
If you say so, it's
Well, it may happen, it may not, but...
someone, a couple of people sentenced more oxymorons here.
Oh, really?
Yes. Common sense,
Oh, God.
military intelligence, controlled chaos.
Common sense is really, that's a big one. That's a big one.
Yes, oh, someone sent a, we'll have to look at this after. Looks like a little musical production of Shoeless Joe.
Oh,
Nice.
I have a lot of things to talk about.
From It's a Wonder, whoever that is. Thank you.
I really do. I have a lot of things to talk about. Let's go. Let's go.
Keep going.
Did you thank this person?
Not yet.
Eileen Cap? Was that Caps? I had a brainstorm today.
I thought I smelled smoke.
I did. I'm down there, and we have some absolutely rotten-looking birdhouses. You know, they haven't been cleaned out. They're just the untidy-looking birdhouses. And there are such pretty birdhouses.
I wondered why you didn't have more around here.
Well, I think that all these people now that send me these millions of things every day, let's get some creative birdhouses up here. I got 12 acres of trees. So
The thing is, though...
oh, it's an ant coming across the floor here. You want to catch that before it goes any further?
That's a cucaracha.
Is it?
It is.
Well, that's the first one I've seen of that. We don't have those.
Do now.
We don't have them anymore, did
No,
it?
we don't. I'll clean that up.
I had a big ant come through there, but that whatever that bug was.
If you have birdhouses up, would you want to put feeders up? And if you put feeders up, then you're going to attract raccoons and...
You think we don't, right?
Oh, I
we
know.
go,
I'm just saying, though, that there'll be even more because, you know...
they can't be more than we already have.
Okay.
Or would there be no room to walk around?
All right.
I mean, by the time you throw out cracked corn to the chickens,
That's true.
oh my word! And the chipmunks. There is one chipmunk that's been here for years, and he runs straight from the chicken coop to the corner by the water, over by the laundry.
Yeah.
He'll make 10 trips a day with his mouth just full of corn. All summer long he'll do this. Yep. Now, see, you made me forget what I was... Oh, so I think everybody ought to either find birdhouses or get your husbands or significant others or whatever to make birdhouses, particularly purple birdhouses. Not really purple ones.
Not really.
Not really purple
Maybe
ones.
purple trim.
Colorful ones.
Colorful one.
Colorful
There you go.
birdhouses.
There you go.
Because we don't have any colorful birdhouses. And I just think that would be a very nice thing, so that by the time everybody comes for this retreat,
It's a
we
great
can
idea.
have pretty birdhouses up. We have a lot of fence posts. that stick up beyond the fence. Maybe the birds will move into there and get out of the barn. That would be a good thing.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if you'd want to put them down that low, though, because then the animals might be getting up to them.
The fences are, what, 7 feet?
You're talking about the wooden posts or the metal posts?
I wasn't talking about anything. I
You
have
said
10-foot.
posts.
I have 10-foot posts, wooden
Yeah.
posts.
Where?
I just, in the back of my car, actually.
Oh.
And I
That's
just,
not gonna do us a whole hell of a lot of good. Oh, I
No,
got the
there's-
bear.
at any rate, I got them in the, so I dug holes for them today out behind this new area, the new kennels that we're putting in. I went out and dug 3 holes. It was very upsetting because I thought, oh, I could do it in the tractor because it's air conditioned, but it's not when you're using the backhoe.
Are you
You're
supposed to be
sitting-
using your spoon to do that?
I am, but it's not going to happen. Not for fence posts.
No, I don't blame you.
Although I might scoop out a little bit on the bottom just to set the bottom. But I asked Megan if she wouldn't get me 5 bags of concrete.
Yes, she told
Because
me.
my way of setting posts is you break the bag of concrete at the bottom of the hole, you wait for it to rain, and then they're set. You know,
Okay.
you're all, a couple rocks down there, and you're all set. Anyway,
I made steps to my shed that way.
yeah,
2 bags of concrete, just left them there.
just leave them there, they get hard.
They're steps now.
Okay, so my next surprise for everybody are these. You want to get this out of here?
Do I want to, or I have to?
Would you, please?
Yes, I would. That was great. All right, let me, before we do that, let me hold this up again. Sorry, Beth. Before we do that, I was supposed to bring my iPad up here this afternoon, and I didn't because my sister may be watching from Ohio.
Oh,
And I
you have a
was,
sister in Ohio?
I do. Yes,
You know, Janine is on her way to Ohio.
yes, I know.
Oh,
I do.
we didn't
Say
want,
hello.
we didn't want your sister to know that, huh? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
She's not gonna go help her with a donkey. So if she's watching, hi Jenny, how are you?
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay. How are we going to get these on camera here? These, camera mark,
Maybe if we swing them around.
yeah, you can go hold them up in front of the mirror. And,
Can I?
Yeah, sure, take a couple of them.
Okay.
Camera Mark's business is darts. Dart World is his email address thing, and he makes, I don't know how many, what percentage, but an awful lot. I mean, his dart boards are in Abercrombie, and he has all Budweiser ones, and he's got a whole bunch of,
Does he
Whatever you-
do chips too, poker chips?
yes, he does poker chips too. Actually, it's Barbara that does the poker chips, but he offered to make ours, and so he sent away, and they made this marvelous die or whatever it is they call them, and Barbara made these poker chips for us, and the concept is for us to use these instead of business cards, because I think it's hysterical.
These will be great. to-
ServiceDogProject.org, Balance Danes on one side, and on the other side, we have 24/7 live cameras, thanks to Explore.org.
These would be great to give out at the retreat. as
Every,
little-
all the
I'm
time.
not sure how these are gonna show up, but we're gonna give it a try. Give it a try.
They are absolutely perfect poker chips.
Really cool.
High quality poker chips. And I bet you we're the only business in the whole United States, I mean, other than the people who, like the Budweiser bunch, etc. But I bet we're the only ones using them for business cards. And I bet people hang on to, I bet they put them in their pocket, and that's the way they stay.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be like a chip of honor.
That's what I'm hoping
Chip
happens.
off the old block.
So we have some of these. Now, I realize that's going to start a problem with trying to mail them, because we're going to have to mail them in in bubble envelopes or something, so I don't know how we're gonna mail them, but we'll have, the people, if people wanna take some of them and give them out to friends or something, that, all you camera people are welcome to request it, and when we run out, we won't have any more. How's that? Did you even hear me? Were you paying any attention?
You said something?
Who got married?
Huh? Something about chips? What?
No, I will share these chips
No,
with
I think that's a
everybody
very good idea.
until we run out of them.
Yeah.
Then we'll have to ask Barbara to make us some more. They are gorgeous.
Thank you, Barbara.
They are gorgeous little.
And Mark.
And Mark. They're gorgeous. Any rate, that's my claim of the day. Bye. Can we go home now?
Make a call.
I don't have anybody to call. Have you got people to call?
I'm sure we can find phone numbers in here. Just pick one out.
You didn't like that one. Put that one back.
Well, it's only our first name, so.
Oh, the first names are good. We don't need last name. They know what their last name. Why should we have to know it?
How about that one? Trying to pick them from far away, too.
Now I got to find the
I
phone.
want to drive up your phone bill.
All right, 330. And we have speakerphone on.
A lot of people already that want chips.
Oh dear. Well, maybe this person knows how to ship out chips. They're gorgeous little chips.
Hello?
Hi, Jerry.
Hi.
Hi, it's Carlene White.
Yeah, I seen SPP come up. I put you in so it wouldn't hang up on you this time.
If you don't want to talk to Carlene, Steve's here, too.
Yeah, I see you. I'm watching.
Okay, so our problem of the day is, how do we share all these poker chips with anybody?
I was just trying to figure that out.
Right. Well, that's Go ahead.
Have us send in a poo picker. And then just draw out a few every day.
They're going to have to be sent out in I don't think a regular envelope would hold them.
If we
Yeah,
send
I see
a
why
poo
not.
picker and $1, that'll go towards postage. So you can use some of that towards the postage of sending them out.
That's true. That's true. We're gonna have to have bubble envelopes, though. I think these are lovely, big, heavy poker chips.
I know. I just seen them. They came out really good on camera, actually.
Oh, good. Well, Steve does such a good
I
job.
do very good work.
He lucked out.
It's your face. We're supposed to be looking at the chips, not your face.
That's why my head's cut off today.
Okay. So, at any rate, a bubble envelope. I do have some bubble envelopes left over from when we were sending books out.
I think you could send those out in regular envelopes. See why not?
If the post department can't get the poo pickers here without busting up the envelopes,
This is true.
then I think that we got a problem. But I'm sure, well, let's experiment. Give me
I was going to say, the first couple of shipments, we'll learn.
that's true. That's true. How many do you think ought to be in an envelope? 3?
3 to 5, I was thinking. That way everybody will get
A couple.
at least a sample.
Okay.
And if we get more by the retreat, we might be able to have some of them that we can pick up while we're there, too.
That'd be good. Yep.
I think we should send a couple to Jerry
Okay.
as a
I
test.
think that would be a
So-
good
He
idea.
thinks that's a good idea.
Packaging went.
We'll test the packaging with you.
But
Have we got a pen?
No, email your address to us so we don't say it online.
Well, you should get a package tomorrow from me. I have a package coming in.
Excellent.
Yeah, but don't expect us to. No.
No.
No, you're expecting too much.
I'll email it to you, Carlene.
You just send an email with a little note about the poker chips and we'll get it to you.
I certainly will. I'll do that as soon as we get off of here.
Great.
And we'll go and start looking for the bags. We have a shipping department here that's very intensive, and I think there may be some envelopes in the shipping department. I'll go find out.
find something to be able to use.
Any rate, they are pretty poker chips. I may not send yours out tomorrow. The first one I want to send them to is Charlie Annenberg and out there and explore, and give all those
Oh,
people
yeah.
a running start at it. But within a few days, you ought to get them. So I'll work on
Okay,
it.
I'll get you my address.
There you go.
All right, have a good evening.
And anybody else that wants these probably ought to send me an email, right?
Well, you have to, we need to come up with a process first about how we're gonna do this.
Oh.
Are you gonna just send them out to everyone, or?
I don't know.
Well, see,
I
that's what I mean.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
I think you
We'll
should
figure
have
it
them
out.
send it into you at Poker Chips and then keep that separate as much as possible. And if they have their name and address on a card, you've got their mailing
There
address
you go.
right
Yep.
there on the poo picker.
There you
Yep.
go.
There you go. Yep.
With $1, that'll go to
That'll work.
That would be my
Great
idea.
suggestion, Jerry.
Good idea. Good idea. Okay, well, we'll go away now and go work on the project.
All righty, have a good evening.
You too.
I
Bye-bye.
know.
Okay, bye-bye.
How do I shut this off? Off. There we go.
Off.
Off. Okay, we did that. See, now I have a bunch of this size envelopes. We could give them one of each color.
Yeah.
You have a red one there. There's a
Yeah.
blue one.
There's a
And
red.
here is a purple one.
There you go.
That would never go through a regular envelope. I mean, it would never get.
No, you'd have to put it in a regular envelope.
No. A white envelope?
Yeah.
Paper envelope?
Yeah.
It's a busted all up. Have you ever seen the stuff that comes through the mail here? Really? The poop pickers break them up.
There you go.
That's not a bad idea either.
Food picker sandwich.
Okay.
Well, we'll work
I
on
think
that.
I will work on it. I think you'll find at the end of my bed in there's 2 cartons that may be bubble envelopes. If they're not, I don't know what the hell they are. I've been
How
using.
long have they been there?
Well, a long time. They have been my end table for a very long
Are they
time.
petrified yet, or no?
See, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
And that would go between the 2 poo pickers.
There you
Okay.
go. It's a poo picker poker chip sandwich. Say that 3 times fast.
Better not send her address to anybody.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, this is why I didn't want to send it, to say it online.
All right. I guess we're organized. We're going to shut this off now and quit.
All right.
Annie is taking care of Tess. Tess is good. Tess is another Bailey. She's just a little drunk on occasion.
All right.
Yes, she's
It was
doing
funny.
fine.
I mopped the floor before Annie, and she was totally freaked out by the mop. It scared her. She ran out of the room. It's funny.
She's very gassy,
She's what?
very gassy.
Very gassy.
Glad you're over there then, and we're over here. Thank you.
Okay. Can I turn this thing off now?
You may.
May I turn this thing off?
You may.
May. May can.
Want to do another round of